Hi, for this one, which is a very weird pink splodge, I was looking at the inscription to Mr. Apollinax, Eliot's poem. I tried with my very vague knowledge to first translate the letters myself and then looked at those words. So one of the words is something like koinototos or something, which at the root is to do with like new and is translated as novelty. And then one of the other words I was interested in was Heracles, something like that. So when I read it, I thought it was talking about Heracles, but actually it relates to this term, the glory of heaven. It was kind of used as an exclamation. So it's something like such novelty, heavens, what paradoxes, how inventive he is. But I was just really intrigued by the idea that Hera would form part of the concept of the idea of heaven itself, and that the quote also involved a reference to Newt. All that to say, it is just a pink splodgy mess. So I'm not entirely sure what I've learned here. There's this kind of shape here, but I can't really even say what I think it is. I wondered if possibly those could be letters along the side, because the first one could be lambda. It could be lambda, iota, 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 upside down T, eta, tau, not T. So Lilith, but with all the eyes at the front. There's another bit here where there's like the walking legs with what looks a bit like a tadpole or a microphone underneath. So the walking legs mean something like to depart or come, as in arrive. And then the tadpole was used for 100,000. It sounds something like kufun, or also infinity. So it was often used to suggest the idea of a long life to a pharaoh. I think there's also like an A, or even the sideways plough, inside those legs. And it looks to me as if there's a foot on top of something. And you see legs returning is also back. I can't tell if these are coming or going. Pardon the pun. But the reference, like for example, it would be like long live back, or beloved back, I guess, as in Bacchus. Anyway, I think it's fun that just like even like a really small part of the image, it could convey quite a lot of meaning. Something that maybe a part of me understands, or that's just channeled, I don't know. Up above that, there are some figures. They both look to me, they look like they're tucked in bed almost. The one on the left's like got a Y, which is reminding me of a tuning fork. And the one next to it with pink hair. The arms are like in the car symbol, but upside down. I don't know if that means anything. Thanks for listening.